I like how Tobia is just a straight up good guy who just says, "Oh, we're gonna protect Earth," and they're protecting Earth. Okay, we're protecting Earth. We've got propellant tanks and repair kits, which are basically HP and EN recovery units. But honestly, I barely use them. Let's see, skill programs. Parameters. So parameters basically you can improve you can improve stuff. Not enough tap points. And then you can teach them things like, let's see, potential, HP decreases will go up, or HP down, everything else goes up. We got ignore size modifiers, support attack, support defend, enhance attack, save EN, save B, second attack, guard. So if your focus is higher than 130, basically you get better everything. Protection, hit and run, spirit endurance, fighter spirit. Oh, proud ace. Acquire ace pilot status at 50 kills and great ace pilot at 70 kills. We can assign those skills too. Then we have skill trees. So you need to buy them. Okay, so you need to buy them as using tap P. Okay. Alright, well, we don't really need to do anything else here. Let's just move to the next map. So, we're in Mars, in Sasha's grave.
And this is where Sasha was laid to rest.
It is. She was dead by the time Kodai and I found her. She made a long journey all by herself. It was her way of extending a helping hand, I guess. The least we could do was give her a proper burial.
And she should be mourned. He made the ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifice we will honor when we reach Iskandar. We have to make it. I hope you heard that, Sasha. We're going to your homeland. That's a promise. From 168,000 light years away, you set your sights on Earth. And in completing that staggering journey, you gave us hope and courage in our hour of need. Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
We're off, Sasha. I'll see to it that your sacrifice was not in vain.
Why would the Earth is crippled make you laugh? It's a very Japanese way of saying things, to be honest. We'll do our best, Chitose.
What? Did I say that out loud? Or it could be Tobia. Are you a new type?
Yeah, they just mentioned that. Like the last chapter. Come on, bro.
Wow, I haven't heard that term in ages. I was assigned to a research organization specializing in military technology. That's where I first heard of it.
100 years ago, they were everywhere. People who totally understood one another. It was like witnessing evolution.
I still think we could avert wars if all of humanity could do that. I feel the same way, Bernadette, and there's no reason to give up on that vision either. What do you mean? Think about it. For all we know, we are evolving into new types right this very second without even realizing it. And we may yet be able to fully understand each other.
That's quite the optimistic view, Chitose.
What other view is there?
If you ask me, that optimism is our best weapon. I think your best weapon is located somewhere in your chest, Chitose. Sorry. Thank you for coming with us, Tobia. No, thank you. I wanted to pay my respects to Sasha as well. So, will you accompany us to Jupiter as well? It will be my pleasure. There's just one thing I'd like to ask of you. What is that, Lieutenant Shima? Could you remove the skull in your Gundam's chest? Come again? We would be hard-pressed to allow known pirates to travel on board our ship. Even so, the Skull Heart is the soul of the Crossbone Vanguard. It's what protects us. You can't just erase it. It was a joke and nothing more. Forget I mentioned it. Was it, though? You seem pretty serious. You can keep it, Tobia. Shima, like his father before him, takes his protocol very seriously.
Your father must have been bursting with pride when you took your first voyage as a lieutenant.
Father is dead. He was killed in the first battle with the Gamelans back on Earth.
I'm terribly sorry.
He had no way of knowing. For now, we should get back to the ship and prepare to set sail for Jupiter.
And the first attempt at warp speed in human history.
We'll cover a fair distance, considering this is only a test.
It's incredible. I can't believe that we're going to make the trip from Mars to Jupiter in an instant. By any other measure, it should take days.
The warp has to succeed. Otherwise, there is no way we can make the 168,000 light-year journey to Iskandar and back inside a year.
This warp to Jupiter sounds like one small step for man, one giant leap of mankind territory.
You know some wonderful quotes, Kisaragi.
Well, quotes like these can inspire us to succeed.
Indeed. Jupiter Empire will no doubt be waiting for us. How big is their army? Are they really planning to invade Earth once more? I suppose I'll find out soon enough. We have arrived at the opening of the warp, sir. Well, this is it. We are about to warp into Jupiter airspace. We may even have to engage the Jupiter Empire upon arrival. Think they'll be waiting for us? I would count on it. This was not our original course of action, but is vital to the protection of our home. Furthermore, our entire endeavor hinges upon the success of this warp. All crew members should perform their final checks. I've received a report from Engineering Officer Tokugawa. All systems are go. Yay! Warp speed! Let's go! Hey, boss? What is it, Yabu? Do you really think it's possible to bend space-time? No idea. Sometimes you've just gotta leap before you look. I wish I had their gumption. Woo! Who knew I'd get to drink booze in subspace? This is going to be a great day.
Again with the sake? Are you sure that's wise, Doctor?
Who wouldn't celebrate in anticipation of mankind's greatest achievement? I mean, how could you not?
You've been saying that for a while now.
So yeah, those characters are all from Yamato 2199. They all play like really, but they all play roles. Really good role. The one thing I did like about 2199 was that they really paid attention to even side characters. Like everybody has their own personalities and quirks. For example, Kato sleeping. What has Captain Kato been muttering to himself all this time?
Is that a sutra?
Oh, he's not sleeping, he's chanting.
Is that a sutra? I suppose he was raised in a temple, but this is a little distracting.
Sounds like it's over.
1 minute to warp test.
Confirm coordinates of wormhole opening. Confirmed. Jupiter, spatial point S8630. Coordinates locked. Increasing speed from 12 to 33 space knots. 36 space knots. Final countdown. Or rather,
Final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
warp! Warp! Here we go! And they made it to Jupiter. Let's go. Warp complete. Confirm coordinates. Jupiter S8630, our intended destination, sir. It was a success, Commander. Indeed. Incredible. We did it. If we can increase the distance covered by each warp, even our 168,000 light-year goal will be within reach. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Yes, sir. Commencing reconnaissance of the Jupiter Empire.
Going, Tobia.
The data we acquired from the fallen enemy troops on Mars indicates that there is a Jupiter Empire base ahead. I'm going to scout it out.
Apologies in advance, Tobia. I haven't been flying the Vangray for very long.
That's okay, Chitose. You've got a positive outlook, which will serve you just fine.
Yeah, you're right. I'll do what I can to help. Still not sure why Commander Okita assigned me to the reconnaissance unit, though.
That's because he has high hopes for you.
Officer Sanada, have you come to see us off?
Would that be so surprising?
This is something to do with the Vangray, then.
You're exactly right. Now that the first warp test is complete, I want to move forward with the exploration of your unit. Please, return safely.
Yes, sir. I shall return an actionable intelligence.
That's the spirit, Chitose.
And better be careful too, Tobia.
Thank you, Bernadette. I'm off.
We'll be back. The analyzer has issued that report you asked for. Couldn't you have cancelled the deployment in order to get a better look at that unit?
I wanted to, but it seems Commander Okita has an idea or two about deploying mobile units.
Does he now?
Yes, depending on the situation, it seems that they may have become an effective anti-Gambalus weapon. Ooh! And we're just blowing shit up. Ugh! Don't move. I got some questions for you.
Today's our lucky day. We can get some intel before we make our way into the base.
Do you really plan to make a prisoner of me?
We'll spare your life, of course. Even wars have basic rules of engagement. Rules I plan to follow.
What? Rules of engagement? Don't be ridiculous. I shall never be the prisoner of Earthlings.
Not so fast. You can't escape from us.
Stop! That's not what he's trying to. All Earthlings shall soon perish, and you two shall be exterminated by Amuro Ray.
And he say,
Amuro Ray? Ha 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 ha! Sig Jupiter! Oh my god, he blows himself up.
unbelievable. He destroyed himself.
The subjects of the Jupiter Empire are not averse to sacrificing their lives if they are doing so in service of Crux Dougherty, their supreme leader.
That was during the Jupiter War. Dougherty is dead now. Why continue that tradition?
Guess old habits die hard.
I can't get his last words out of my head.
He mentioned an Amuro Ray, didn't he?
Yeah,
Does that name sound familiar, Chitose?
it's the name of a legendary pilot from 100 years ago.
Has it been that long? Has it been that long since Amuro was heard from? And legendary is right. Like, Amuro lives up to his reputation tenfold in pretty much every Super Robot Wars game. If you ever want to find out the closest thing to an unhittable mech in the game, an unhittable robot, Amuro Ray, New Gundam. Seriously. Like, it is near invincible just because you can't hit it. Like, I think in general, the New Gundam dodges more than even Macross units. I'm not joking. He's that good. 100 years ago. That would have been the 1-year war.
They told us about him in pilot training. He was the strongest new type in the 1-year war.
I see.
He was the best pilot in Earth Federation history too. He piloted an RX-78 Gundam. They called him the White Meteor. He had more than 100 confirmed kills. He's the hero who saved Earth from a falling meteorite.
That was during Char's rebellion, right?
Yes, they say he was even behind the Axis shock phenomenon.
He was truly an incredible man.
I think half of it is just Federation propaganda at this point. Whether he even existed at all has become something of a legend with the Federation.
But now he's part of the Jupiter Empire?
It doesn't add up. He was declared MIA. Even if he is still alive somehow, he'd have to be over 100 years old.
But he was never declared dead. That leaves a chance.
He was in cryosleep. Or perhaps he's a cyborg.
The Jupiter Empire has that kind of technology.
We can't let this continue. Let's go, Tobia. We'll contact the Yamato and let them know we're heading for the base.
We'd better hurry. The forces we just encountered have no doubt alerted the base to our presence. So this Amuro Ray is part of the Jupiter Empire? I can't wait to see what'll greet us now. Oh dear god, I hope not. Otherwise I would just spam spirits. Anyway, Scenario 3, Memories of a Fallen Star. That's the Jupiter Empire's base.
I just hope that Amuro Ray doesn't show up.
Well, I don't see any Gundams.
That's reassuring, for now. But a Gundam isn't the only thing he might show up with. We shouldn't let our guard down.
Fair point. The Empire doesn't have a very favorable view of Gundams either.
Careful, Tobia. You're piloting a Gundam yourself, remember? They may be a symbol of the Federation's honor, but to the Empire they're a sign of defiance.
Believe me, I understand the significance of my X1. Especially since Kincaid gave it to me. Right! It was Kincaid! I think Kincaid was like the main character in Crossbone. As far as I remember.
Okay, Tobia, we're going in. I'm counting on your expertise.
Roger that. Let's start with the enemies on the front lines.
Again, I just hope that Amuro Ray doesn't show up.
So defeat all the enemies within 3 turns. Alright. Then we're legging it. I think we can pretty much beat this in 3 turns. That's fine. Okay, I haven't really used it, but let's go with the brand marker. I haven't seen it yet. Let's check out what the brand marker does. Oh! That's neat. New type da! Nice! Counter-attack. Okay, one down. Ow! You got hit. Damn. Okay, but Tobia does level up to level 4, so that's fine. Okay, there's our SR point. We've made it through the Vanguard.
There's still no sign of Amuro Ray. If he was in there, then I'd definitely be shot down.
When you put it that way, Uh-oh. Ah!
What's wrong, Tobia?
I have no idea. What is this feeling? It's coming from the base. Uh-oh.
Hang on, Tobia.
That's the new type. The new types are new typing. Watch out, Chitose. It's coming.
What's coming?
I don't know, but it's headed right for us. Eh? What's that?
Empire reinforcements?
Holy crap. Ah! It's so fast.
Oh my gosh, could Amuro Ray be piloting that thing?
I don't think so.
No average pilot has skills like that.
I don't know quite how to put this, but the power I felt from that pilot is also emanating from the base.
What do you mean?
Ah, pirate scum. If you thought you could stroll right up to the front door of our base, you are fatally mistaken. Are they communicating on an open channel? Before you die, I should tell you that the pilot of the Amakusa you see before you is none other than the legendary new type himself, Amuro Ray.
Don't you lie to me. There's no way a pilot over 100 years old could fight like that.
How observant of you. It is in fact a perfect copy of the great Amuro Ray's mind. A copy? We've obtained flight computer from Amuro Ray's unit during the 1-year war. We were able to craft simulations using the data. From there, we simply had to subject our bio-brains to those simulations. Bio-brains? They're the organic computer onto which Crux Dougherty's consciousness was transferred. We repeat this cycle on untold numbers of them, creating an endless supply of bio-brains containing the exact same piloting skills as Amuro Ray. Not even Amuro Ray himself would object to such an existence.
And that is piloting this counterfeit Gundam?
Precisely. We now have the ultimate pilot under our control. Between the Amakusa and the Bio-Brains, we've created not only the final weapon, but the final soldier.
I can't believe you would use some Aurora Ray's memories for something so vile.
We can't let the Jupiter Empire walk all over us with a weapon like that.
You've got that right, Tobia. We have to win, whether we're squaring off against the real Aurora Ray or some cheap imitation of his consciousness.
That confidence. That's the Chitose I know.
We've got no other choice.
Alright, I'm with you. Let's go.
One step ahead of you.
Ha ha ha. You're wasting your time. Take care of them, Amakusa.
We're fighting in some Aurora Ray's combat record. If we lose faith for even for a moment, we've sunk.
Can we really defeat a weapon with the reaction of time of the strongest new type? An enemy that pulls the trigger at a moment's notice? I mean, if you have spirits, yeah. There's our bio brain. What do you got for weapons? Beam rifle, beam saber, hyper hammer. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to try evading this one. Let's see what happens.
This is unlike any enemy I've ever faced. I may not make it out of this alive. Akira, Captain Kappa, Officer Sanda, I've done my best.
Nah, you're making it out alive. I hope. Yeah! Dodged it. Congrats. Good shit. Now, both commands bullseye and flicker will be okay. Ah, it's called intuition. So yeah, what you can do here is bullseye and flat. Well, I think in Japanese this was called flash. Basically, gives you 100% hit and makes your enemy miss. This is no mere machine. Its power is overwhelming. Heh, dodged it. The Mao. Okay, thrust and zero in. Increases final accuracy and final evasion by 30% for one turn. Well, I mean, it's worth a try. Shit. Okay, it's a double miss. It's fine. Okay, I'm a bit concerned here because 61%. I don't know if Tobiak will actually survive it. And I might have to restart the chapter if he does not make it. Let's see, should we dodge it or should we... Yeah, you know what, let's try evading. Alright, yeah, I think it's safer to do that. It's so powerful. More so than any opponent we've faced yet.
Tobia, are you alright?
I'm fine, the bleeding stopped. Besides, we have other things to worry about right now.
Now that I've seen him fight, I think the legend of Aurora Ray shooting down a dozen enemies inside 3 minutes might be true.
Yes, that's it, Amakusa. Excellent. If we can mass produce these, we may finally lay claim to the entire universe.
How can you be so smug? The Gamblins are headed this way, you know.
Smug, she says. You Earthlings could never see the big picture.
That's rich, coming from the people who continue to repeat the mistakes of their former supreme leader.
Enough talk. The Amakusa will put an end to you now that it has finished analyzing your abilities. Uh-oh. We're fucked.
How can we fight all of these enemies and still take out the Aurora Ray copy?
Chitose, I've got an idea.
A strategy for turning this grim situation around?
I don't know about that, but it's certainly worth a shot.
Understood. You have my assistance.
Don't you want to hear the plan?
Tobia, we've only known each other for a few days, but somehow I trust you.
What?
You're young, but you've managed to persevere through a battle I couldn't even imagine fighting. You've earned my trust.
Thank you. That vote of confidence gives me some hope that this will work. Okay, here goes.
Roger. I'll create an opening. After that, it's all yours.
Roger.
Listen up, Gang Ray. We're going all out. Yes, this is it. This is the Bang Ray's true speed. Now if I can just manage to...
I was right. It's getting confused by the Vangray's erratic movements. I don't care what kind of new type you are, you can't react to something you're seeing through for the first time. Now let me show you the tricks I've picked up from this X1. Hurrah!
最終兵器いや最終兵士なのかこのタイミングならいける
Oh, he brings out a... Okay, so he brings out the cutlass.
終わりだ
Hey, nice.
Amazing, Tobia. That was fantastic.
I pulled it off. I used the same combo that Kincaid did.
Look out, Tobia. It's still moving.
Say what? Whoa.
That beam.
Never let your guard down. Ahoy!
A Gundam. And the Yamato.
You mustn't stop until the enemy's been destroyed. That voice! But that last attack was pretty nice. Kincaid, is that really you? Oh, but you're no longer Kincaid anymore. I'm afraid I have to go by Kincaid now. Mao. Why? I'll explain later. Focus on fighting the Jupiter Empire. Tobia, Kisaragi, fall in our position and regroup.
Roger.
That's the Yamato! All units are to cooperate with Kincaid now and attack the Jupiter Empire space. The Hayabusa will intercept any enemies that approach the Yamato. The Gundams and Vangray shall form the front line. Roger, the Cosmo Falcon Squadron shall move to defend. Be careful, that new mech is being piloted by a BioBrain copy of Amuro Ray's mind. Did he just say Amuro Ray? Legendary ace pilot. They must have found a way to copy his combat data to the BioBrain.
I knew he'd connect the dots. You're exactly right, Officer Sanada.
Amuro Ray, the first Gundam pilot. Listen up, Tobia. You can't lose. Your reputation as Earth's last Gundam pilot is at stake. You know, I won't let you down. I'll use this X1 you've entrusted to me to take out this imposter. Shit, we get the F-91! The mass production F-91, but still, the F-91! We get Kincaid. He's got Head Vulcans, Mega Machine Cannon, Beam Rifle, Beam Saber, and the VSBR, whatever that means. Ow! Hey, I got hit. Okay, we'll give this one to we'll give this one to Kincaid. Just because I kinda wanna see what it's like. Cecily will have to remain Bara Rona for the rest of her life if we don't defeat the Jupiter Empire. That's why I must put an end to it. Oh, so basically we're talking about just a much stronger railgun or much stronger machine gun. If the head Vulcans are just machine guns, those are probably autocannons. Ooh, we can recover. Okay. Nice. Okay, I think we'll just go with the railgun Gesso for this. Alright, one down. And Chitose is leveled up. Okay, persist. Okay, so persist basically, yeah, decreases damage taken by 87.5% for one battle, and then 0 in increases accuracy. For now, we'll just use our we'll just use this. Actually, you know what? We'll have Kincaid, like, let me see if we can have Kincaid, shit, we can't, okay, we can't have him attack anything else, right? I guess Tobia will have to be the one to take care of, Team Zanda. Nah. Okay. 11,972. We could soften up the Amakusa with Yamato. I think it might be in our best interest to do that. Or C. Analyze. Okay, we've got one shot of bullseye. So we technically could. We technically could. And then we'll just have someone else clean it up. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's just go bullseye right now. And let's go for type 3 munitions on this. Or just the shock. You know what? Shock cannons are fine. Let's go. Let's see it knock it down the shock cannon. This can't be their base. There aren't enough enemies here. Is the Jupiter Empire really rebuilding? Ooh. I love the shock cannons. Dude, I love everything about the Yamato. Good job. By any chance, it's the Yamato? Yep, that's the Yamato. Okay, we'll go for the beam saber for Kincaid. Also, hey there, Lord Aswell. What's up? Wow, dual beam sabers. That's cool. That ship has a lot of legs for something that got sunk in its first war 80-ish years ago. Okay, it's gonna go for the Vang... Yeah, so it's gonna go for the Vang Ray. Will I be able to shoot it with the Jinrai though? 62%. I'm a bit sus on this, but we'll go defend instead.
It is a machine after all. I'm tripping it up with my erratic movements, but I can't keep up the style for very long. I've got to finish this quickly.
Okay, good dodge. Okay, let's not use the Beam Zan, but let's just use the Zan Buster for this. Yeah, I don't really want to give too many kills to the Yamato. Okay, 92%. I think that's pretty acceptable. So what I'm gonna do is intuition. Okay, I think we'll have Kincaid. Yeah, we'll have Kincaid eat this guy. Well, basic with a basic bitch attack. Ah, he has moved. He has hidden away. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, then we can beam Zanba this guy. It's definitely a machine, but there is no way this is the same Amurare who saved Earth from an asteroid. Let's do this. I won't let you use another pilot as a weapon.
最終兵器いや最終兵士なのかこれが海賊流だ終わりだ
Okay, 4386, good. And then we'll just have Bang Ray finish it. Nope.
見てから動いたんじゃ遅いからな
Nobia still levels up from that though. Amazing. Okay, 97%. If this somehow misses, I'm just going to... I'm just gonna quit the game. It's not gonna miss, right? It's not gonna miss, right? It's probably gonna miss.
タイミングは合ってるはず火力ならこれが一番
Please don't miss, please don't miss.
エネルギー充填そこ
Hey, it didn't miss. It didn't miss.
撃墜確認
Okay, I'm happy with that. Did not miss. Strong luck. Alright. Impossible! How could the Amakusa be defeated? You did it, Tobia. But it looks like the Bio-Brain units are getting away.
We'll deal with them later. We should press our attack on the base for now.
Roger!
Kisaragi and Tobia have entered the base.
Hold our current position. We'll keep this area secure. If you didn't want it to miss, why didn't you put sights on the gun? I don't know who designed that. I don't know who designed that mech.
The interior of the base is damaged beyond repair.
They can't mass produce those bio-brains here anymore. There you are, pirate scum.
One of them stayed behind.
Now that the Amakusa's gone, I have nothing left to lose. I'm going down and I'm taking you with me. What's he doing? I pressed the self-destruct button. The base will explode in a matter of minutes.
You can't be serious.
You can't escape. I've sealed all the doors inside the base.
Oh, how could you do this? Don't you value your own life?
Sig Jupiter! Glory to Crux Dougherty! And he just shoots himself.
Unbelievable! He was just living his life, and now he's just gonna throw it away.
He already threw it away! Chitose, we need to find a way out of here first.
I'm well aware of that. I wasn't planning on letting him get away with this. Here we go. I gained access to the base's computer. Tobia, I need you to...
Ah! Uh-oh. What was that?
What's happening, Tobia? Talk to me.
It's a voice. I can hear a voice. Okay, got it. So that's how we can get out of here. Hey, it's the new type thing. The new types are new typing again.
Energy readings are off the charts. The base is going to explode.
Kusanagi! Tobia! Did we lose them? No. No, they're alright. Hey!
Kisaragi and Tobia's units have reported in.
Good. Great job, both of you. I'll be honest, I didn't think we were going to make it. That thing really just helped them escape. What? Wait, was the BioBrain the one guiding us? Watch out. If that thing gets recovered by the Jupiter Empire, it could be disastrous. Destroy it at once.
Negative. Stand down. I think it's okay. I'm not picking up any activity from the BioBrain. We never got to say thank you.
Why did it help us? Because it has the consciousness of Amuro Ray. I think. I'm pretty sure it's because it has the consciousness of Amuro Ray.
Phew! The wound on your face will probably leave a scar.
I look even more like a pirate now, don't I? I didn't even notice the scar.
How you can be so cavalier about this beyond me. You do look tired though, Tobia.
Hey, Chitose? Yes? Why do you think that BioBrain helped us out back there?
Well, I can think of a moment from his life that might explain it. I heard that he used this new type ability to safely lead his partner out of a burning ship. So the voice Tobia heard was the BioBrain channeling Amuro Ray?
Yeah, it's the line on his nose.
It's possible, but it's hard to say for sure right now.
But it's a machine. Just a copy of his combat record and fighting style. So why did it sound like him? Does that mean it's actually learned to think like him? Aren't new types brains linked aren't new type brains all like linked together? So in a way, Amuro probably contacted Tobia through the BioBrain, which just happens to also be Amuro Ray. I don't know. I just know that new types are like super telepaths and really good. Or super telepathic.
I don't know, but I'd venture a guess that it has, if it's truly mimicking a new type's abilities. We may never know how much of that was just a manifestation of the copy's new type powers and how much was influenced by his true feelings. Do you believe that machines can have a heart? That's kind of a romantic thought.
That aside, I think we've succeeded in wiping out the Jupiter Empire's forces. Their base is completely destroyed. Now we can focus on taking out the rest of the Empire. You may not have... Oh wait, that's a good.
You may not have to. It's been a while, Tobia. Bernadette?
Captain Bera! Forgive me, you're not Captain Bera anymore, are you?
That's quite alright, Tobia. I still go by Bera Rona.
So long as the fight with the Jupiter Empire continues, he remains Bera Rona and I remain Kincaid now.
Bera, did I hear you say that we may not have to continue to press our attack on the Empire?
And how did you all get to Jupiter? Or on board the Yamato for that matter?
Let's take those questions one at a time.
We've been living in the underground cities of Earth. 2 months ago, a refugee from Jupiter came to us.
I wasn't aware there were refugees from Jupiter. Indeed, they opposed the rebuilding of the Jupiter Empire's army, so they fled. He was among them. He came to ask me as a former member of the Crossbone Vanguard to put an end to the army's violence. It seems the Crossbone Vanguard name has held great significance for them ever since Crux Dougherty was overthrown.
So I asked for SNRI's help. They prepared the F-91 for me and came from the moon to join the resistance here on Jupiter. Why didn't you rely on us? Tobia, please. You guys worked so hard to reclaim your proper names. We may be a long way from peace, but you shouldn't have to return to combat. The fight with the Jupiter Empire should be settled by my generation, Tobia. But you have more important things to attend to than waging war on the ghosts of past enemies. Still, that aside, we heard the Yamato was headed for Jupiter, so we made plans to join up with it. So if you were leading the resistance here, you must have some information about the Empire's forces. I do. The base you destroyed today was the last of them. Are you serious?
Hold on. Does that mean that battle marks the end of the Jupiter Empire? Did we just destroy the last of them? As a matter of fact, yes.
Unbelievable. What did they hope to accomplish with such a small force and a brand new weapon? Allow me to rephrase that. The Empire forces have left Jupiter, but the Empire itself has yet to fall. Does that mean...
Please tell me they're not headed for Earth.
No, they're not. They've set out for the outer reaches of space.
Why?
Now that the Gambulas are threatening to destroy Earth, it would appear they have lost interest in us. Crux Dougherty's personal grudge against Earth seems to have been a driving factor behind the Empire's previous invasion.
Not to mention, there is a general sentiment among the people that laying claim to Earth was no longer necessary. They may have decided it wasn't worth fighting over a system that the Gambulas effectively control. Is that so? This is good news, though. We came here ready for war, but it's just as well that there won't be any more bloodshed.
I wouldn't let your guard down just yet.
Why not? There are others who threaten the people simply trying to get by in this region.
You don't mean...
I do.
Oh wait, I do. There is a Gamulus base on Jupiter. Uh-oh. Welp. So much for that. Okay, we're saving. And yes, sorry, you're gonna be hearing that terrible voice acting for like the entirety of this stream. And the entirety of the time I will stream this. Holy shit, why can't I speak anymore? It's only been 2 hours, man. I'm way too excited for this to not be voice acting the game. The voice acting is a highlight. Thanks. Anyway, before we do more glorious super robot stuff, I am going to take a really quick pee break, and we'll be back and do some more. This is what happens when you start the stream after midnight. Yeah, and you're right. I'm not even gonna dispute that. Anyway, we'll be right back with very, very short break.